This video shows you how to set up and program your Ezewarm touchscreen thermostat. Firstly, we're going to set the time. To do this, turn on the thermostat using the on-off button and press and hold the clock symbol until the time flashes like so. To set the time, we first set the minutes. So we'll set this to 15. You can use the up and down buttons to program it like that. And then when you've that done, we want to set the hours. So we're going to set it to 1500 hours, 3 o'clock. And we press the button again. Then the days of the week flash along the left hand side here. Days of the week represented, Monday is represented by 1, Tuesday by 2, and so on. So that's just popped out of there again. We're going to just hold it again until we get it back up again. We're going to go to the days. So we're going to set this to Tuesday. So there we go. Next, we're going to set the schedule to suit your individual needs, the programming of the actual thermostat. This thermostat has 6 settings, 3 on times, 3 off times. So it's got an on and off time in the morning, at lunchtime, and again in the evening. To set the program, press and hold the menu button in the top right hand corner. And there you'll see the program mode coming up. So you can see it's got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and it's got the on time with the sun coming up there. So you can set the time to come on whenever you need it to. We're going to set it for 7 a.m. here on this one. So that's the first setting, and then we hit the menu button again. So then it's going to ask you what temperature you want it to be at. So we're going to set it for 21 degrees, and then we press the menu button again, and then it asks you for the off time, and you can see this represented by the house with the arrow like you're leaving. So we're going to set that to 8 o'clock. Then it's going to ask you what temperature you want it to go back to when you leave. So the standard setback temperature is 15 degrees. If you want it to go off completely, you can lower it down to whatever you choose. Then it goes to the lunchtime setting. You can see it here. It's got the knife and fork in the house, and it shows the arrow coming back in. So we're going to set this one to 12:30. Just like so. Then we're going to go to the temperature. So we're going to set it to 20 degrees. Then we're going to set the off time again. We're going to set it for going off at 1:30. And then the setback time is there again, so we can set this back to 10. You can set these temperatures to whatever suits yourself. If you don't want to put it on during the day, you can go through that program mode and just bring the temperatures right down to 5 degrees on each of the settings, and then it won't come on. Then lastly, we come to the evening setting. So it's assuming you're going to be coming in at 5 o'clock here on this one. That's the default. You can set that to whatever time you want. So let's say we're going to set it for 6 o'clock coming back on 22 degrees, and then going off at 10. You can change this. You might want to have it going off earlier or later, but you can suit that to whatever your individual needs are. And then we hit this button here, and then it asks you for the temperature you want it to go at overnight. So we can, let's say that's going to be 12 degrees. Then we move into the weekend setting. So it assumes that you're going to take a rest for a little while on a Saturday or Sunday morning, and you set it to come on later. And you go through the same program mode that you did for the other time, and you can set it to come on and go off, and you can set the temperature accordingly. And when you're finished that, just turn it off, hit the on button, and you can see there that your thermostat's coming on. You'll know that it's on when you see the flame symbol here at the bottom, and that symbol there at the top is a hand, so that tells you that it's actually on manual mode. So if you want to go to programming mode, you just hit the menu button up there. You can see the clock symbol here to show you that it's programming, and it gives you the day and the time there. And that's how you set up your Ezewarm touchscreen thermostat.